everyone, it's Sally from Council here. We're down at Cameron Park for Sustainable Futures Day, a day of low-cost net zero solutions for the whole family.
Climate change is really, it's real, it's happening, and we need to do everything we can to minimise that.
Well, having young children living in this community, I think it's absolutely important for the young to be aware of this concept and its idea. So it's a great way to educate everyone, young or old.
Well, it just seemed really interesting to learn about like the weeds and the native plants.
What I really liked about today was looking at the native plants.
Well, I just think it's a really good way to give back to the community. So obviously we're all volunteers here. And so our tree mural, it's about sustainability, and obviously it's super important right now as we've got a bunch of climate issues going on, such as climate change and global warming, ocean rising. So it's just a really good way to raise awareness and give back to the people around us.
So yeah, just to add to that, what brings us here, and like particularly me, is I think that teaching kids and like especially the younger generation is super important when it comes to sustainability and managing the environment. And if the future generation understands how to manage the environment, that's going to be really helpful for our future. So that's the main reason I was come here.
I'm very excited to be here. Last year was the inaugural Sustainability Ferrets and Knives, and here we are again at Turramurra, which is the perfect location. We've got some great stalls representing different ways that we can change our behaviour to sort of gradually get to the net zero commitments that Ku-ring-gai Council is committed to. And no one expects people to do things all in 1 week. It's small ways of what can you do with your coffee beans, or what can you do with your vegetables, what can you do with your transport, with bicycles and so forth. It's just like small steps which are all within our grasp.
I think the main thing is to get people out of their cars onto a bike that can get them to the railway station or the school where their child goes, and not have so many cars on the road.
We are showing people our reusable bags made from reclaimed fabric. So our bags are made from recycled fabric that are donated to us by the community. We've made some blank bags and the kids behind us are drawing on them and they're loving them. We've made about 9,000 bags, which is about 4.5 kilometres of fabric we've saved from going in the bin.
Here today because I think the transition to electric vehicles is a really important part of getting to net zero carbon emissions for Ku-ring-gai.
Yeah, transport emissions are 40% of Australia's emissions, so it's super important that we transition to EVs.
Net Zero Champions are a group of great, passionate people who really want to help transition out of carbon emissions in Ku-ring-gai.
Yeah, if you're interested in sustainability, learning about new technologies and meeting a bunch of people who are really friendly, join up as a Net Zero Champion at Ku-ring-gai Council.
So that's it for today, guys. I hope you've had a great day. See you next year.